to the Big Ass Cornhole Show with Sean and Dane, the host, talking cornhole life and random fun. Grab a beer, let's get it done. From tossing bags to let's wild ride, tune in and join the party, don't you hide. It's the Big Ass Cornhole podcast time.
Yeah.
With Sean and Dane, it's always prime.
You bet your ass it is. Woo! Hell yeah. This episode is brought to you by Draggin Bags, greatest bag makers in the world. We tell you every week, guys. We're not lying. They literally make the world's greatest bag. That's what it's called. And it is a phenomenal cornhole bag. Great for new throwers. Give it a try. If you're out there struggling with your game, that bag's kicking on you, this was like perfectly correct of it. And then also, if you have all the trick shots, then yeah, they have those bags too. So just head over to Draggin Bags and pick yourself up a set today. Okay, I'm telling you, if you don't have one in your bag, what the fuck are you doing? All right, we've been doing the show.
It worked for some champions.
Yeah,
it works
exactly.
for some champions.
Like, recent champions, they're throwing pretty damn well. All right,
And our ladies out there, works for you too.
Yeah,
right.
hell yeah. So just head over to
Sam
Draggin
and Gina.
Bags. Yes, we're talking about those two. So yeah, be like Sam and Gina. Throw
Do
some
it.
Draggin Bags.
Do it.
Let's do it.
All right, well, welcome back to yet another episode of the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Sean and Dane are with you as always. What's going on, man?
What is happening?
I was out at happy hour.
Yeah. I mean,
Some
you,
friends.
had yourself some libations this
I
evening.
did.
Eh?
Yeah, man, a little loose. It was kind of nice. Yeah. So
Firing.
for sure.
Pew.
All right, so this is going to be kind of like an episode all over the place.
Why
There
not?
wasn't a whole lot going on.
Are they
But some
ever
exciting
annoying?
stuff towards the end. So before we get into anything else, Dane, do what we do best every single week. Let the folks know what we're sipping on tonight in our favorite segment called What You Drinking.
What you drinking? Well, hey, snagged myself a little electric lettuce from Saucy Brewworks.
Okay.
It's a little West Coast IPA.
Okay.
Delightful. It's a 7.5%er. So puts a little hair on them nugs when you take some sips. So nothing wrong with that.
I'm currently doing water.
Yes.
But earlier, it was several margaritas
I
and
assumed as much.
a few truth as well.
Sean might be the fastest drinker of margaritas that I know. I
Good
can
spicy margarita.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you just suck them down, though.
Dude,
it's the
oh,
one
love
thing
it, dude.
that, like, you can just not control yourself on. Tequila, for some reason.
Yeah, brother.
And Sean, so if you're looking to have a good
For
time
sure.
with Sean, just
I
tequila.
stayed at 2, and then we switched to beer, so we're good.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's child's play then.
We're good.
Yeah, he didn't touch
Lakewood.
the third.
Yeah,
It's all right.
all liquid. Short highway trip. We're good.
Nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, so we have more audio gold planned for you all today. We are going to kind of we'll recap the results of the Florida Interstate Open.
Okay.
So if you remember back like 2 years ago, like we were kind of making fun of like how they're naming everything, like the Galactic Open of the World Championship.
Yeah.
So the Interstate Opens is a kind of like it's open to everyone. It's like a little mini open.
Yes.
I mean, like it's a little fun, but so the
Yeah,
pretty,
it's not intrastate. It's
pretty decent talent went
interstate.
out down though. Participated down there. So we'll go over the results for that.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna recap kind of all of our stuff. There's been a little drama, some stuff that has kind of perked up here about the ACO this week.
Yeah, some apparently long-standing questions coming into play here.
For sure.
So
And we were fortunate enough to be
interesting.
joined by Mr. Charlie VanArsdal. He is currently sitting number 11th in pro singles standings.
hell yeah.
He had an interesting post this past week, so we brought him on. We thought it raised a lot of questions about some of the stuff that might be going on in the ACO, so we thought it was important to hear it out. So really a good interview, man.
Oh yeah, he was
Like
he was a
like
lot of fun.
honestly, and I did not know anything about this dude going in, but I have to say it was a fantastic. He's very well spoken. It was a pleasure getting to know him. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a really good time.
He
So
had to put up with us.
Yeah,
So I
for
mean,
sure. So stick around for that. It's really good stuff. But before we get into all that, we're gonna let you know what's going on in our lives. It's a segment called In and Around the Hole.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
So this week you were at the lake this weekend, right?
I was.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
bummed we couldn't make. I was bummed that like this is the weekend that. It
but
would have
again,
been the
there's
perfect weekend.
There's gonna be other ones.
I
I
know.
got you. So it's all right. Yeah, it was just we had no idea if we were going up or not. Like we were hoping for snow.
Okay.
Dude, like, and we got snow like here at home. Going out there, man, they didn't get that much snow.
Oh, really?
It was only like, dude, they probably had like 3.5, 4 inches on the ground. Still enough for the small toddlers to like sled down the hill or whatever. So that was fine. But yeah, it was just kind of a bummer. Like I like to, like the lake isn't frozen like fully. So like no one's out on the lake ice fishing or anything. So it's just like weird to be there at this time. Cause usually it's like frozen over and like everyone's like doing shit on the lake, even though it's frozen. Yeah. So yeah, it was just a little different. Like it's just weird going out there this time of year. There's nothing open. So like we had one restaurant that we hit twice. Okay. Once was to go pizza. And then the next day we sat down in there and, watched the, like first quarter of the Buffalo game and then headed back to the house. But yeah.
Were you guys were there with Hannah and Steve, right?
Hannah and Steve and their two children. Yeah. So shout out to Peter and Violet. If you guys ever hear this, your name was said on this podcast.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. It was fun though. Like we, just fucked around, kind of drank the whole day and like just hung out with the kids and like just didn't really do much besides like sled and kick it. So yeah, watched football. Like every game was able to sit there and watch it, like playing like Go Fish and shit. Yeah. So like, I don't know. Like it was just it's kind of like a long weekend. It felt like for me, but it wasn't.
I got you.
You know?
Yeah.
Back at work Monday.
Yeah, it is what I get that. It's like one of those long, quick weekends.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was away and like I felt like the drives. My drive in took forever though because there's a massive accident on 90 going out there.
90? Why can people not drive on 90, brother? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, and it's like it was in the sticks too, like just into like past Menor.
Oh
like, yeah, like
nothing there.
Nothing there. 2 lanes
before you get to Ashtabula.
So clearly, like this accident knocked out 2 lanes. Like there's no other way around it. Like it had to have closed it down. So I was just sitting there, not moving for like a half hour. And then finally we start like getting going. And the rest of it was cool, but it just sucked like to be delayed that much because we purposefully left before Hannah and Steve to get there so I could start warming up the house and shit. 'Cause it's all like baseboard heat. So you gotta like walk it up. You can't just like flip it up to 70 and like be like, oh yeah, start pumping it out. Like it doesn't work that way. That shit will get so fucking hot it'll start melting things. So so I just like hauled ass as soon as I got through there. Dude, that whole stretch on 90 that's like 55 like by like 79, all that shit. I did not touch below 80. I was just fucking ripping.
That is very fast for you.
Yes.
Wow.
And because I was pissed, man. I made up some serious time. Got to the house first, was able to start warming it up, got the pizza there, and then they arrived. So that was awesome. Yeah. But then the drive home. It was one of those drives where everyone was driving on a fucking Sunday. Like it was like their leisure drive. Bro, the amount of people I would just be pulling up to and they would not get over.
Dude, I don't understand it.
I'm like, just get the fuck out of this lane. There's nobody next to you. Don't make me have to try to whip around. And then they do the move of like, oh, I'm going to speed up so you can't pass me type shit. I was having none of that. So I was just whipping around motherfuckers on the drive home at the end of it because it was pissing me off. But yeah, it was just, it is what it is. You know,
it's like my daily commute.
Dude, I know, dude. The worst, like, I just hate Sunday drivers. I'm never in like a hurry to get anywhere. But if I set my cruise control, like, and I'm just like trying to get past you, just do the common courtesy thing. Like I'll slow up and just like wait till you can get over. But then like when you have the chance and you don't, go fuck yourself. Like that's what I'm like. I'm being nice, but now I'm not. So like,
it might be one of my biggest pet peeves.
Yeah, dude, it just drives me fucking insane, dude.
Like in the morning,
the hell out of me.
I'm driving to work. We're talking 7 o'clock. So right now it's still dark out.
Yeah.
And every morning there's some asshole that's going like 45 miles an hour in the left lane in 77, 2-lane road.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
It's not safer there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing? Like, get out of here. So No, it's bullshit.
It definitely is. And like, I keep hearing that they have this like camper like law now. Like you can't camp in the left lane.
Bullshit.
I never seen a single person pulled over for that shit.
No.
Like they'll just block it on up.
Yeah.
Like do it for the trucks. Keep seeing that shit too on 90.
Correct.
Pissing me off.
Correct. Yeah, we were on the road too. We went to Pittsburgh this weekend. My nephew Judah was turning 5.
Nice.
So we had a kid's birthday party.
Woohoo!
At Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese, baby.
Wow.
Did you get some of that pizza though?
So no, because we actually ate lunch before we went there.
Oh.
So
That's why you go to Chuck E. Cheese. Pizza and beer.
Yeah, I mean, I had a piece. It was all right.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's decent.
It's
good.
not. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Are they? Is it maybe regressing now? Maybe not as good as it once was.
Yeah. So they got rid of the animatronics too. Like they don't have like the little band.
It's probably like video boards and
it
shit
is
now.
100%. Yeah. And then
cheap
so
asses. Jesus, man.
it's
Like,
just
where's the nostalgia anymore? Like, come on.
so
people.
like the whole thing was like my daughter. They have like this half of it's like games and then half of it's like this kids jungle gym.
yeah,
My daughter's like, I don't want to play games. I'm just gonna go climb and run around, be an idiot for 2 hours.
yeah.
And
Sweet.
I'm like, listen, if you don't play games, you're not gonna earn tickets. And she looked at me and she's like, you can go play. You win me tickets. So I did.
All right,
Went around,
really?
just play games and just
Get the fuck out of my way, kid. I'm a master at Papa Shot. Get out of here.
Not even pop shot. There's a stupid like baseball game where it rolls the ball at you and it like tells you like which slot to hit it in.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
you
I
slam
just
it.
dude, it's like, oh, you want me to go oppo this one? All right, I got you.
Just wait till it gets back in my stance a little bit. It's fine. I'll still barrel it.
For sure. And Saturday, we drove up Saturday morning. We get there in the afternoon, and then both my brother-in-laws end up coming over. They're both also degenerate gamblers. So
Yeah.
like we basically just were gambling and playing like there's this game that we play on the TV. It's called either Fibbage or Drawful.
Yeah,
You're
I
familiar?
played both. Yes.
So we did that. Like two of my my wife's aunts came over
Okay.
just randomly.
Yeah.
So like it was just like kind of like a small family gathering, just hanging out, just had a bunch of beers.
Get together.
Yeah, and all the kids were like behaving upstairs. So like it was a pretty solid day. And then like I said, all day Sunday we started off with Judah's younger brother, like baby Beckham, was getting like baptized or like dedicated in their church. So we had to go to that first. And then after that, so
They're like, hey, we got everyone here. Let's go.
yeah, dude. And like
Gotta
my wife, like I try so hard, like when I'm sitting there and I try to, and I go in with an open mind, right? Like I go in with an open mind, but like my wife, the one time elbowed me so hard, like she could just feel my eyes rolling apparently.
Yeah.
And I must have sighed or something. And my wife's like, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, what? And she's like, can you stop being so rude? I'm like, what am I doing? And she's like, you're rolling your eyes. I'm like, how are you looking the opposite direction? You know what I'm doing. But it was for sure. For sure.
Just one of those like radical takes on.
My
things in
thing
the
is
Bible,
every time I happen to go to the services there,
Yeah.
they always talk about money.
Oh.
Always. So I think it's ridiculous. And I've said this publicly. So when he said this, literally
won't
on
love you unless
stage,
you give me
he's like,
$500.
I know. He's like, I'm sure there's people sitting in this church right now that think all we do is talk about money. And yes, we're going to talk about money a little bit this week. But I must have. I'm like, here we go. And Val, like shot me a look.
Count it. All right. He's 10 for 10, Val.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, it's not my vibe. But like, if it's your vibe, it's fine. Like I've always said, like do whatever the fuck makes people happy. I don't give a shit.
True.
Just don't force it on me.
Yeah.
Right. That's how I've like 100%. I don't give a shit what you believe in. Just
Whatever
don't
your
force.
beliefs are.
Correct.
That's your beliefs.
100%.
Keep them to yourself.
Yeah. Other than that, just a lot of football. I gotta say,
baby.
I feel so
Dude, what a
bad for
time
Buffalo fans.
I know, but what a time to be alive for a football fan.
Oh, for
What
sure,
great games.
dude.
Down to the wire.
What is a catch in the NFL? Like they really need to figure this shit out because in again the game against Buffalo, they called an interception,
Yep.
even though he had possession, knee was down. And I understand like you have to complete it like through the football, whatever. But what I don't understand is if he was out of bounds, then all of a sudden that would have been a fucking catch. But because he's still on the field,
Yeah, then it's yeah.
but and then in the next fucking game, the same situation happened. They called it a catch. They said he was down. Like, so which is it? Like,
I think that, the one just felt a little bit more like a catch than the other.
and then like, listen, give credit to the Broncos. Like, they played tough, but then to add insult to injury, then their starting quarterback
dude
hurts his ankle and he's out for the like. Are you so you're just creating a red carpet for the fucking Patriots to walk into the fucking Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Now, again, I have nothing against the Patriots, but the only thing is it's just old. They've already had their time.
exactly.
Like, fuck them. Like let's have them. They can have some lean years, okay? So,
But the way that they played in that game, the only reason they won is because Drake May sucked a little less
yeah,
than
we'll say,
CJ
yeah.
Stroud.
That's very true.
So, I mean, they should be not resting easy right now because Broncos
Very true.
defense is still pretty damn good. Last time I checked,
I
so.
can't cheer for the Broncos though. Being a Browns fan, I just can't do
No,
it.
no,
So,
I
like,
can't
go
either.
Pats, I guess. Like in that game.
Nobody's beating the Seahawks.
Yeah, dude, Seahawks looked really fucking good.
Dude.
And we've said it all year, but like you thought maybe they'd
That
come out a little
defense,
slow.
man,
Yeah.
that defense is gonna win them a championship.
And listen, Darnold looked good. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They have a great running game. I don't know if Charbonnet ended up getting seriously hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
But
injury
Walker's
report
healthy, and
ended up, but
when he's
looks
healthy,
good, and
holy shit, he's one
they
of the
got a
best
couple
backs.
other backs
Yeah.
there too. So like and wide receiving core,
JSN.
everything's there, dude. Like they have all the pieces.
You can't count out LA though.
Hey, all I have to say
Stafford has that like end
I
of
know.
career like aura about
about little
him. Where
juice, but
if he wins it this year, he can walk off in the sunset. It just kind of seems like it's almost like written in the stars. That like I don't know.
I don't know if, in my honest opinion, I think the Seahawks win that game and only give up like maybe 15 points,
in what game? What are we talking about?
like Rams and Seahawks.
Okay, well they're gonna play.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's like next round. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I think it's gonna be like
So you're taking Seahawks.
I'm gonna take Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I'm not gonna put it as
okay,
close.
Put it
as
this way:
people
I
might
will
think.
I'll actually be kind of happy if the Seahawks make it because I just like a lot of the guys on their
Yeah.
team. I'm a fan of them personally, but I'm gonna probably put money on LA.
Mhm.
Just
You
because
would.
I just have a feeling, man. I just
I
have.
mean, if LA just takes it, like it's fixed on. Come on now, they're not better.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Saying all these games, man, conspiracies, man. It's
Tough
weird.
to, and it's against a division team
I
too.
know.
Like that's what makes it crazy. Indiana just won the national championship
Dude.
last week. That was a great game.
Yeah, hats off to Indiana. Like, thanks
Hats
for
off to
keeping it in the
Miami
Big
too.
Ten.
They played really tough. I mean,
Dude, that defensive line for Miami is disgusting. Like
If-
they're all.
if there's
just
any
big
solace for me
old
being an
brutes,
Ohio
man.
State fan is that the two teams that we lost to this year ended up in the national championship.
Exactly.
Like that's got to make you feel a little bit better. I mean, it did for me.
Yeah.
And they played a fantastic game. It went down to the wire.
I mean, the run by Mendoza might go down as like one of the biggest.
It was one of those
moments.
highlight-
Yeah,
yeah,
like, it's just
Heisman
gonna-
solidifying.
They're gonna make a
yeah,
statue of him like
Yep.
getting crackbacked and like jumping into the end zone.
for sure.
Yeah, it was a hell of a game, man. It was just.
I hope the NFL doesn't swallow him up.
I hope so too. It just sucks, like knowing that he's gonna go to the Raiders, and it's like,
Dude, LA, yeah, you know, I
when
mean,
was
Las
the last
Vegas.
time that
and-
you? When was the last time that like they found like true success, like lasting success as a team?
I mean,
like
people
it's
want to
been.
talk shit on the Browns all the time, but yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Yeah.
There's plenty of franchises out there that are equally as dog shit as the Browns.
Yeah,
Like, look
for
at the
sure.
Jets. Get the fuck out of here. Like, all right, like,
Arizona.
yeah, like there's plenty of them out there. We just happen to be like the most popular one because our name's the Browns. Like literally, it just sounds depressing.
I know Ben Voodoo heard that, and he's like getting all mad right now. Just easy. I was just calm down.
We had Kurt Warner that one time, right?
They're actively trying to get rid of Kyler Murray, but nobody wants that contract.
No, they do not.
Would you swap Deshaun Watson for Kyler Murray?
Yes,
Me too.
do that. Give me.
Yeah.
That's
You
how
want
much
swap?
better his fucking contract
Yeah, you want
is
swap?
than
We'll
Deshaun
swap.
Watson.
Yeah, call you have your people call my people.
Yeah,
all right,
it's,
we'll consider that.
so yeah, Deshaun Watson's going to be the head coach of the Browns. Who's going to like? So all these new hirings, like first off,
Stefanski.
like Bills just get rid of McDermott, like
Do you
a bad
agree with
habit.
that?
It's hard. Like I know that there's been thoughts out there that maybe he's like held Josh Allen back from like being able to win a Super Bowl, but you need a defense. And I feel like maybe that's where they think he's lacking is like he's never found the right coordinator and like stuff to make their defense super elite.
They were also like riddled with injuries.
They're always
man. Like,
riddled with
I know,
injuries.
I
But
get
what
it.
NFL team isn't? I
Yeah.
mean, it's like just I guess everyone practices next to power lines. And
Again, like I
everything
think
starts
it's the
shredding.
same thing when it comes to like to Steelers for me. It's like I get it. I do. I understand, like, as a business, like you want to reach the big goal. Like, I 100% understand it, but sometimes the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, he's made the playoffs 7 straight years.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. Like, that's fun to be a Buffalo fan. Like, I know you haven't made it, but like every year you guys
have
are
that hope.
Expected to be good, and you guys have been good. Like, this has been your down year.
Yeah, and we're over here just like, we don't know if we're going to go 0-16 or maybe
exactly.
Be a 10-win
That's what I'm
team.
saying. And like, same with the Steelers. Like, I know they get frustrated, but every year, you know, when he was your coach, you were going to have a winning season, and you were going to be in the playoff race.
Yeah.
I know you hadn't been like winning it, and I get it, but like,
but that to me is not a head coaching problem. That's a front office problem because you haven't found the right guys
unless
to
the
really
head
bring
coach
you
has
over.
a lot of influence over
Exactly.
that personnel decisions.
Yeah. So like that's where I don't know what kind of autonomy McDermott had.
If we're talking specifically about like Steelers and Tomlin, some of this, like, my brother-in-law made a very good point. Look at Tomlin's coaching tree.
Yeah,
no one's ever going after the Steelers coordinators.
No, because they're all old as shit. Like he brings in like the
he
older guys.
Well, that's the thing. Like, he doesn't develop anybody underneath him, and like I think there's something to be said about that.
Yeah,
you know.
I think part of it too was he came in as a head coach as a very young head coach, and he surrounded himself with experience.
I think McDermott would be the perfect fit for the Browns only because he knows how to win. Like he's made the playoffs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a professional coach. He can handle his shit. Like, I think like that's kind of what we need, but they're not going to hire that. They're going to hire somebody that they can be puppeteer until we get our new stadium.
It's going to be Deion.
No.
Deion Sanders, baby.
Dude, I might
Prime time.
I might not be a Browns fan
Come
anymore.
on now. Bring him. Give me Travis Hunter. Just bring the whole Colorado crew right in here and like let's just win a Super Bowl with them.
You know what's scary is that like that could happen.
Oh, I know, dude.
Like that's what's scary. Like every time my phone goes off and then there's an ESPN alert, I'm like, what stupid shit did the Browns do?
I mean, I have it on pretty good authority that he was here in Cleveland.
I'm sure.
No, it could have just been visiting his son. Highly doubtful. But they never announced him like as having a meeting for the head coaching position on the Cleveland Sports app. So maybe it was an off-site
think Mike McDaniel
meeting.
would have been somebody that they were interested in, but he's gone now.
Yeah, now he's with the Chargers as their offensive coordinator, and they just got a world scarier.
The problem is the Browns' job's just not that attractive. We don't have a quarterback.
Yeah,
we don't have a quarterback.
Vacant. We found our running back. Maybe we'll see how he can recover. That's going to be hard. But yeah, I mean, besides that, it's like quarterback or wide receiver. I mean, we're kind of lacking heavily at two very important positions.
But we
day and
also
age in
have
the NFL.
good draft picks.
Yes, but our defense is still studly if they stay healthy, and we also have the draft picks to make that defense like a freaking bomb defense for the next 5-6 years if we want to. But is this the year that we try to beef up, like just get all? I think it's going to be defensive heavy and offensive line heavy, which is great for us.
Yeah,
I mean, two spots that I think
I know
we
it's
need
not
a lot of help.
The sexy thing, but if they went out and used their first 2-round draft picks on offensive line, I'm probably not mad about it.
Fuck no, man.
I'm not.
Me neither. Like
As long as the offensive line didn't work out.
Yeah, again, we had great names on our offensive line this year. They're all old as shit. We need to move on. Like, they clearly showed they can't stay healthy or block. So it's a problem.
Just like complete random news.
Yeah.
Do you know the name Michael Lasasso? He plays for Ole Miss. He was the NCAA national champion.
Okay.
This past year. He's got that real quirky swing I showed you, like where he stays super, like he's like super shallow, like he stays like super down.
Oh yeah. Okay.
As I've showed him before. He just announced that he's signed with
he signed with Mickelson's team, right?
Yeah, and it's crazy because as winning like NCAAs, he qualified to be like play in the Masters.
No longer
like,
in the Masters.
And he was number 3 in like the PGA like like the college way to like earn.
But again, if they're throwing that money
that's what I'm
around,
saying. Like if he's making bank, like you can't be mad at somebody like
they're
that.
trying to build a league, and they have the overhead
it's
to
actually
bring
really
talent.
smart to go after the young talent, like to go after the college kids.
Yes, 100%. That's the route they should be looking.
It is a very smart business move.
All these like influencers and stuff, like go after them too.
They are.
I know.
They have Grant. They have.
That's what I'm saying. They're smart with it.
100%.
It's going to start growing the league. Just even if it's the underground of the golf world because there's not a huge TV deal. It's still getting
I
exposure.
think with PGA having like new like management and stuff, we've already seen like positive changes, like in terms of like Brooks opening up.
Yeah,
and like,
they're opening up everything. I mean,
but they can't
Kim
keep
too?
relying on this like, oh, we're the PGA, like people or our prestige is gonna stick, because like it's money now.
Yeah,
Like
money talks.
they're gonna start gobbling up every good college kid.
Yeah, and then who are you going to have left? You're just going to wait for them to
Go through the Corn Ferry and grind and like just get all those products. Like I don't know.
But I mean, there are a lot of good guys that do that too.
100%.
Yeah, so it's like it is kind of a catch-22.
Like wasn't Chris Goddard one of them?
Yeah.
Like didn't he win like 3 Corn Ferry Tour, and then like that's how he got his card, and then
the
he just,
dude was the guy that just won like the US Open this past year. He did
JJ Spawn.
JJ Spawn. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, you can find the talent that way, but it's like, are they household names?
We did win our simulator matchup this past week. I know everyone loves to hear that.
Yes, we
Squeaked
did.
by. It was a tough course.
Dude, it was a tough course, man. Played Wailea.
Dane's starting a new driver swing, and I'm telling you, it's going to be his new driver swing eventually.
Yeah, I'm just testing out the Juju swing. I just need to work on it.
I'm going to get this guy on the podcast. I want to get him on the podcast.
Because, like, dude, my swing speed was like a full, like, 10 miles an hour faster, and it wasn't even trying. Like, it was effortless. So like, I'm gonna see if I can get it working. And it's more like at the sim league, like I should just start doing it, because why the fuck not?
That's what I told you,
because we're already terrible off the tee anyways.
Literally what I told you on Thursday.
But it's also like, we need to make sure something gets out there. Otherwise, we're going to shoot like now. 5. Yeah, well, start showing me that I can hit
the ball terrible. I didn't drive the ball terrible though.
No, it's just daunting when we're like always in the trees. And then I wouldn't get
it was a narrow course.
It's like, it was super narrow.
It was narrow.
But again, did what we needed to do. It was not easy course.
I'm excited to golf in Vegas. Like like real golf. You know,
real
what I mean?
golf.
Give me
hit
on
some
grass.
real balls.
Yes.
I'm very much looking forward to it. So that's kind of my goal, is if I can get this swing down before Vegas, that would be dope. But we'll see. Hitting at sim and hitting in real life, I don't know if it would be the same, because I feel like my real life swing is not as spinny. So who knows?
Ball.
We'll find out. We'll
all right, so let's recap this Interstate Florida Open.
But didn't they have like a fun name for it?
Like the Flow
Rider? So like
the Flow Down.
Flow Down. Yeah, that's it. Yes, the Flow Down. Yeah, the Flow Down. It's better than the Flow Out.
That's true. Good point. All right, so tier 1 doubles. We had Sammy Soto and Ethan Walker. They paired up. I love that they got rid of the pros have like the pro points and open, because now you get to see these fun partnerships like pop up every once in a while. Soto, Walker take it down against Scheibner and River Cole. Shibby's been doing pretty well over in the ACO. I hated to see him leave. Yeah, I mean, it's like one of my favorite dudes, but I understand it.
I mean, things happen.
Justin Rule and Chris Kingsbury take 3rd. Cheyenne Bubenheim and Lonnie Campos take 4th. Alex Rawls and Matthew Sorrells take 5th. Bama Bradford and Jeff Godfrey Parkhurst take 5th. So,
all right.
Hell yeah. And then if we go over to
who took down singles?
Right now, Lonnie Campos takes it down. Second was Donovan Sinelli.
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Me either. And here's another one. Donovan Sinelli takes 2nd. Ethan Walker takes 3rd. Justin Rule 4th. Chris Kingsbury takes 5th. Also tied 5th is Shibby, Jeremiah Hector, and Sammy Soto tied for 7th. Hell yeah.
Damn, that's quite the gauntlet to go through.
I mean, Florida always shows up, and then but you add some like extra names in there, and a little surprised. I thought I would see even more names down there, but again, like they're traveling to next week again.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it starts getting expensive when like you're bouncing around quite a bit like that. So, we hinted at the earlier in the episode that there's been some like just some minor stuff like rumblings from the ACO, and it all started from a post from one of their pro players named Charlie VanArsdal, who basically very publicly came out and said that people are basically paying for points.
Yeah, they're
essentially
giving away their king seat for money.
Yeah. So it's very interesting conversation. We get to know Charlie a little bit. We talk a little bit about ACO policy, stuff like that. He's very well spoken, man. Like we had a really good time. We ended up doing a childhood toys draft at the end, which is just a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
But yeah, can't say enough good things about him. He was really well spoken, had a really good time meeting him, and I hope you guys enjoy the interview.
Hell yeah, dude. It was
You want
fun.
to cue the rap horn real
I
quick?
I can scroll over and get that rap horn going for us.
Do it.
Let me warm it up. All right, she's ready.
They just like showing off.
Hell yeah, you like that?
All right, you
Let's
can
go.
reach us at Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and everything but Facebook at Big Ass Porthole.
And that one, the Facebook, it's Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Sweet. And thanks again to Draggin Bags.
The ultimate winning machine.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Go over, grab the world's greatest cornhole bag today, man. Best bags in the business. Again, that's dragonbags.com with a Z.
And if
You
you're
go get
looking
them today.
Yeah. If you're looking to support the show, you can do so over at Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/Big Ass Porthole for the price of a beer a month, you can help us continue doing what we're doing. Shit ain't free. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
But we post the video versions of all of our episodes. We do happy hours. We're gonna start doing some bag giveaways. We're gonna be seeing Mr. or Papa Draggin Bags, we like to refer to him, when we're in Vegas. So we're gonna discuss some giveaway stuff. And then when we get back from Vegas, we're gonna start launching Best of the Bags.
hell yeah.
All right, it's gonna be like the perfect time. I'll have some downtime to start working on graphics and stuff, and we gotta start putting together a list. And Patreon's also where you get to vote on some polls early on and how it dictate format. So go check it out, patreon.com. You can even sign up for free and just try it out and see if you want the bonus stuff.
Yeah, if you want to touch our bonus
Hell
stuff.
Hell yeah. Well, hope you guys have an awesome week. Enjoy the interview with Charlie, and we'll be back next week with more audio gold. But until then, we hope you throw it straight. That's nothing but four baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later. All right. Well, welcome back to the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. We're now joined by Mr. Charlie VanArsdal. What's going on, man?
Oh, not much, man. Just enjoying the night, getting ready for another day of work tomorrow. So,
Oh, Jesus, Brent. I know it. All right. So first of all, thank you for joining the show. We'll get into like kind of all the drama and stuff later. But what area are you out of?
so when people ask, I kind of explain it to them. It's just under Grand Rapids, Michigan. So, kind of in the
Okay.
middle of the state.
All right. Is it cold as shit by you guys right now too?
Oh, we're under a winter storm advisory, and
us
you
too,
can't hardly
man.
walk
It
outside.
sucks.
We're in Cleveland, so
Dude, it's-
we feel your misery right now.
6 degrees outside, like, and it feels like -20. It's like
Yeah,
like
awesome.
how is that? Like that still doesn't make sense. Like the minus numbers.
Yeah,
And when it
afraid
comes
of-
to temperature,
like my
it makes
car
sense.
just might not turn on tomorrow morning.
Oh,
So
well.
we'll see.
Working from home.
Working from
How about that?
Yeah. So did I heard there's a massive pileup in Michigan. Was that anywhere near you on the highway today?
Yeah, it wasn't too far. It was, I mean, I don't remember the number of cars, but it was like one of the things you see in the movies where they all just keep slamming into each other. That's
Oh,
basically
really?
what it
Yeah,
was.
it was like it hit triple digits. They said it was like 100-car pileup. It
Dude,
was
that's
nuts.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen when the roads get a
It
little
looked
slick. Oh,
apocalyptic from like the photos I saw of it. I'm like, holy shit!
yeah. Can
Uh,
you just imagine the hassle it is like if your car is like in the middle of
dude,
all that?
Yeah, the cleanup. You're talking days.
Yeah.
Sucks. Anyway, sorry, we can
yeah.
get off the weather.
What do you do?
It's
What do you do
depressing
for a living?
So I actually drive truck. I drive a flatbed around for my company. The name is Lee Contracting, and we work on
Okay.
presses and foundations. And if they need something, I bring it to them. I bring all the equipment to them before the job, and kind of take it back to the shop after the job.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So luckily, I'm in the heat most of the day.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's you played it well. You're smart. Yeah, save like you. I just keep staying like as you get older too. Like I feel like such a pussy now.
Dude.
Like I get so cold. Like I used to play rugby in like tiny little shorts in like 0 degrees and didn't bother me at all. Now I'm like, oh my god, I'd like give me a sweater.
Yeah, and for the record, Sean's were even tinier than they
Yeah.
were supposed to be. He just really liked to make them extra small.
Dude, you have nice legs. I mean,
You got to show them off.
yeah, you do. You have to show them off. So, tell me a little bit about like how did you first like get into cornhole? How long have you been playing? All that kind of stuff.
So a buddy of this is actually a funny story now that I play on the competitive level. I started working at Amazon, and I met my trainer there, and he was like, "So you ever play cornhole?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "You any good?" And I'm like, "Oh, I think I'm pretty good." And he's like, "Where you play?" I'm like, "Oh, the campground," just like everybody says
yeah.
nowadays. So he's like, "Well, they do this thing on Friday nights. You should come." Just a little blind draw. I'm like, "Oh," and I'm asking all these questions, and then I went there and I couldn't even hit the board. I was so bad, and I thought I was so good going there. And now when I ask people, and they say, "Oh yeah, I'm pretty good," and I go, "Where do you play?" and they say the campground, I'm like, "Yeah, you'll find out," just like I did.
Oh yeah. We all have that learning curve. We all have that first moment. And for us, we've talked about before, it's when we went to our first regional.
Yeah. And then you see it and you're like, oh,
Because we had played in one tournament before that and we were in a social bracket. And then we went to regional and we realized like, oh, like people really care about this shit.
yeah, like
And they were like, and they're
really
very good. And they're very, very good. Yeah. Yeah. And we struggled mightily early on.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I can play for hours and days straight, and when I went there and it was like 10, 11 o'clock on a Friday night, I'm like, I don't know how you do this forever. I started sleeping on the table, putting my head down with my hat over my eyes, and now I get it now. Now I'm obsessed with it.
How long ago was it when you like went to that first blind draw?
It was about 5 years ago.
Okay. All right.
So
And
right in the heat of it.
yeah,
like,
you,
right
so
in
you caught the
thick of it,
bug right
boom.
away.
Yeah. Oh, it was packed. I mean, I feel like the sport, at least around me, has kind of died down a little because I
Okay.
mean, there was 60, 70 people there when I first went.
Oh yeah. So who are some of the bigger names out by you?
So, Tony Pena, Tyler
Okay.
Stratton, Jaden Ellis, Jace Fleischer,
Okay.
some
Yeah.
just to name a few.
You guys, Michigan's had a very nice run of like cornhole talent like
Oh, for
developed
sure.
back there. And I feel like it's because, iron sharpens iron. I
It
mean,
does.
you guys play against each other a lot and you guys all just tend to get better.
Yeah, and I tell people too, some of the up and comers, once you play against us, then you'll kind of get it. You get nervous because you don't know who they are, but we're all people. When you play a Mark Richards at an ACL or somebody really good, you just kind of compare it to some of the guys you're playing around here that are really good because you talk to them, you get to know them, and it's just like just a normal game at that point.
Now, you're currently an ACO. You're currently an ACO pro.
Correct.
And how's the season going so far?
It's going pretty well. I'm sitting 11th right now in the world,
Oh, yeah.
and or in the ACO standings, I should say, and I'm doing really well. I just got to beat the top 2-3 guys. I feel like the rest of the guys, at least, I have a pretty good chance of getting, but
Okay.
the first top couple guys I kind of struggle with every now and again.
So is that what Jeremiah, Sebastian, who else would be included in that?
Some of them guys. Amari Scott is a really, really good player right now, and we had a game we played, and I think it was 21-17 or 18, and that was a pretty hard one to swallow. I thought I had that one.
So what? How would you describe your game?
Oh, I'm very aggressive. I try to play the game the same way, no matter what the score is. I feel like I got a really good airmail, and I'm learning the role. I have a role, and I can hit them, but I'm definitely more confident in my airmail. If it's 20-20, he throws a last bag block, I'm still going to shoot it. I'm just
Oh yeah.
the minute I start thinking about it,
Yeah, hell yeah.
So.
Dude, and that fucks with people's head too.
Yeah.
It really does. You know what I mean? Because like you can't just like block behind because you know he's gonna shoot it.
Yeah, and honestly,
Yeah, I mean, like-
you live and die with it, and I think it makes great airmailers even better because if you have no fear, then you never like have that little hitch. You just let it go freely and never hesitate. I love seeing the airmail game. It's my favorite.
Oh, for sure. And it's kind of a dying breed. We don't see it quite as much,
Exactly,
especially
yeah.
with the popularity of the roll bag. But where do you fall on the fence of like at the highest level game, right? At the professional level, whether you want to be ACO, ACL, whatever. Do you feel like having a roll bag is necessary to reach the top? Or do you feel
So,
like
I think it definitely
you can still be a
helps.
slide and push player?
I think you can be a slide and push player for sure, because I think if you play it right, you're only going to need 2 or 3 rolls a game, and you can kind of comprehend and figure out how to do things other than that. And then situations, the 2, 3, 4 times a game where you might need one, but you don't necessarily have to be the guy that blocks and rolls 3 over.
Yeah, I feel like a roll bag sometimes it can get you out of like a shittier bag thrown earlier in the round. You know what I mean? Whereas like if you're playing like that block push kind of thing or
Yeah.
just slide push, like if you make a mistake, like you're kind of punishing yourself, and there's not an opportunity necessarily always to collect, but you can roll a bag over a pile and just get it to trickle in when no one thought it was possible, then kind of sneaking away with some easy points.
Now we know all too well that it's very possible because
Yeah,
it
correct.
happens all the time.
It's
People are
ridiculous.
too good at it.
Correct.
And the big thing to me is if you're really good at rolling, you're really tough to beat. That's a big advantage. But I see a lot of guys that try to roll where a simple back block or push through would do them a lot better.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
They get happy with the roll. I mean,
100%.
so Sean and I know Jeremiah pretty well. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of advice, like since you're trying to take over the next tier. I don't know if you know, but he is actually allergic to disbelief. So if you just kind of keep that in your back pocket, I think he can crumble at any given moment.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's
We had a fun game the last major I was at. I played him, and
I'm like, what? I'm talking about the same guy. I looked at 1 second.
it wasn't close, but I threw over a 10 and close to a 10 throughout the whole game, and he just didn't miss. So, but we had some fun. At least we were talking shit to each other the whole time. So,
Well, I was looking at your guys'
the best
world.
part
I was
of-
looking at the world's like the final bracket, and out of I think it was 65 people that were in the final bracket, or maybe 66. I can't remember, but I think it was 14 of them averaged over a 10. Like it's getting to the point where you guys are all like just way too good. Do you think so? There's been this narrative that out there recently, like, is the game getting too easy at all, or like, do you think it needs to change at all, or is this like it's just how it is, and people are just gonna it's that drive to get somebody to average a 12? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
are we ever gonna see it? Can we get a guy to average like an 11.5? You know what I mean? Like, are we ever gonna get to that level?
So I'm very shocked when the ACL went to the round limited format. I thought that was the future. I thought that was very entertaining to watch and put the pressure on you a lot more. And I played in one open with the round limited format, and I didn't really prefer to play it. But as far as a fan and to get the audience involved, I thought that was a very good way to get maybe an audience to come join and maybe have some spectators, which is hopefully the goal.
In round limited format, the matches can either be amazing, like in the best of the best matches. I agreed with you 100%. Round limit is where it's at. That last minute, that like last bag they have to go for. They have to go for a big round. I also completely understand. But at the other side is if you have a blowout, there's nothing worse than a round limited match. If they go out and give up 7 points first round, they're typically not clawing back. You know what I mean?
Like you could just go into like
go run mode and like
mode.
guys are all too good now. Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. That's the one downside. And unfortunately, on the ACL side, they were doing a lot of the round limited stuff with teams. Some of the matches were good, but unfortunately, most of the matches were very one-sided and just not good. And it's not a great product. But to combat that, I think the ACO does something that I think could be very entertaining. I love their skins format. The skins format's where it's at because it plays perfect into your player like you. Like you might as well go for everything. You know what I mean? You might as well be ultra aggressive and shoot it. I really do like the skins format.
Yeah, I enjoy the skins. As far as your question goes, is the game getting too easy as well?
Yeah.
I just think it's a very controversial subject, in my opinion, just because I think it has to do with the kids a lot. I mean, if you're an adult, you got no responsibilities as a kid. I mean, the worst thing that could happen to you is losing a cornhole match. As an adult, you got to worry about your family. You got to worry about work the next morning, the time to practice. It's so much easier for the kids to do it. Not that, we don't see adults dominate because, you see Mark and Jamie, it's definitely possible. But I think the kids make it very tough to make a decision on that.
Absolutely.
100%. I mean, it's a narrative that we keep hearing it over and over and over again, and it's
you
a
don't
weird
want
spot. It's a weird spot for a sport to be in.
You don't want to stifle it though, because like you want the game to grow, and in order for it to really reach the levels we would like it to reach, you need like high school level involvement at bare minimum.
Yeah,
in my opinion, like in order for it to really grow. But do they need to be like pros yet? Like I don't know, man. Like I think like just let them beat up on themselves, and when it's time to turn pro, then go. I don't know.
Maybe the argument is right now that's like how you get the involvement of these high school kids into it and like grade school kids by seeing
something to chase. Yeah,
like up there. But that's why they're the last in. They're trying to build it right now in this moment, and then that can maybe fizzle out in time as it grows.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Just think how popular like the college ranks would be if you had all the college age level best players all competing. Like then it would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be the best, like most fun tournament to watch. They have all the fun shots.
Yeah, they would typically. So one of the things that brought like your name to my attention was some shenanigans, it sounds like, was going on in the ACO. So I wanted to read a post just to see if it jogged your memory. And if it did, then maybe we can kind of go over a little bit.
That works for me.
You know what? I may get heat for this, and honestly, at this point, I don't even care. I love playing in the ACO, but honestly, there is no point. I'm currently 11th in standings, but none of that means anything because I've witnessed 8 people selling games and cheating for points. 11th in points or 133rd, it doesn't matter, and the ACO won't do anything about it. Absolutely no excuses for this.
Yeah,
So
I might
I didn't-
remember something like that.
So I didn't catch your post immediately, but somebody had posted something on Addicted to Cornhole, which ultimately led me to your page, and I saw this. And I'm like, you're flat out saying like you've seen it 8 times. I mean, that's serious stuff. Okay, so can you explain a little bit about like what they're doing a little bit? I guess like there's some gray area, I think, for people that aren't super
And we're also
familiar.
not super familiar with
Yeah.
the ACO regional, like
Yeah.
how it all formulates.
I'm
So
assuming it's just bracket.
you could
Somebody-
break it down for us like we're 5 years old. It'd
Is
be
it like
awesome.
the guy that's staying in King's seat is sitting there and he doesn't want to hang around because he decides whoever he's going to play against, and it's like, I'll give you the points, but I'm going to take the money. Is this how it works?
Yeah, a lot of the times people will do it for their buddies, or not necessarily even for their buddies. If they just want the extra money, they'll say, "Hey, I'm in the king seat. I have 8 regionals, and they're all first, which is what you need to max out in the ACO." And they'll say,
Okay.
"Hey, you got a second or a 10th or a 5th or whatever. If you want to win this game, just pay me $40 and $50 or whatever the second place money is." And you get to keep the money that you get as well for where you finish, either first or second, whatever way it goes. Whoever's asking, to win the game. If that's kind of the confusing way to put it, but so
Yeah. So you've witnessed this like that many times.
yeah, I was asked. I was in the king seat, and they're like, "Hey, man, just let me win." And I'm like, "Oh, you can beat me. It's no big deal. Just I'll give you an 8 mid game. Just wait." Well, I shot like
8?
an 11 something.
Like
So I
how
told
does
them I
that
wasn't going to pay him.
in what world does that like make any sense where you're asking for someone to let you win?
Dude, that's just, I mean, it takes the gamesmanship out of everything. Like
Yeah, what
at that point, you're just
What
like,
shit is that?
yeah, you got to earn points, not just get it. I mean, it's, man.
Yeah,
So,
I was
okay.
shocked by how many people just came out and were like okay with it. Like, I knew there was going to be some, but there were so many people that were like, "Yeah, of course we do this. Like, what's the problem?"
Mind you, it is an age-old thing, especially at like fundraisers or these bigger tournaments for the 2 teams, especially if it's doubles or even if it's a singles final, for the 2 individuals to speak before the match, decide if they want to just split the pot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I'm
does
fine with that.
It happens a lot. Like
Yeah.
I get it. I get it, but at least they're going into it not like, "Hey, I'm not even going to try. You're going to win." But it's like, we'll split it no matter who wins, and we're just going to play for the trophy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But money wise, we're both going to walk out happy. It's like I don't necessarily have an issue with that as long as there's no one's giving up and just like
Exactly.
allowing somebody
Got
to
to be
win.
some like game.
Dude, I don't let
there.
my 5 or my 8-year-old win in anything. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let a grown man win just because you want a first place. Well, then earn it, bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I looked
Suck
at
it
it.
up, Buttercup. So have you officially like complained to the ACO about this?
Yeah, me and a buddy of mine sent an email out, and basically the response after a couple weeks of waiting was, what do you want us to do about it to shorten it up? And I keep seeing on Facebook, especially the like, "So what's your solution to this?" And my
Suspend
response
people?
is, "Well, I don't work for the ACO, so I don't have to come up with a solution. And if I did, I don't think it would take that long. Just don't let it happen. And if it does, let there be consequences. We're not
think
stupid.
that-
We know what's going on. You can tell right on Scoreholio.
Correct. I think you threaten suspension. And you know what I mean? You see who's stupid enough to do it again after you're basically acknowledging you guys you've gotten away with it up to this point, but going forward, like, no more of this shit. And if it's done, then they're going to be both parties will be suspended.
Yeah.
I mean, simple as that.
Yeah. I agree 100%. And you know, I love, like my post says, I love playing in the ACO. I like the ACO. I like I like the ACL. I just like to throw bags. Period. It don't matter where it's at. You know, the ACO is a lot closer than the ACL is for me
I was
living
gonna
in
say,
Michigan.
is it more? Is there more ACO stuff up by you than there is ACL, like in your area? Then
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the closest ACL regional is over by Detroit, which is about 2.5 hours away from me. And as
I
far as
gotcha.
opens go, I think there's one in Ohio and Wisconsin this year, which I plan on going to. And
Okay.
then as far as ACO, there is a major usually in Indiana. There's like 3 of them in Ohio,
I know. Yeah.
Chicago, Illinois. There's a bunch of different places.
No, I get it. It's definitely
Yeah.
definitely bigger regionally, like in the Midwest for sure. So it definitely pays off. I get that. And did you ever try qualifying, like do the ACL qualifier or anything at Worlds?
I would love to. I never have been to ACL Worlds to try it, but I have had a lot of people tell me like, dude, you should go. Like you'd
If
be
nothing
making it
else,
for sure.
just because you've told us, like in your own words, you're a cornhole loser, like
Yes.
ourselves. Like you just love the game. Like it's just a cool experience. Like have you ever been to Spencer's either? Like in California?
No, I haven't.
Those are I would say they're 3 bucket list cornhole things that through our 7 years doing the show we've come up with is everyone that loves cornhole, you got to go to ACL Worlds just because it's just a very cool spectacle. You have to go to Spencer McKenzie's
Yeah.
and you got to go to a TCL event. Those are the 3 things you got to cross off for a cornhole bucket list.
100%.
And like it's just just good times for different reasons too. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
yeah. Each
completely
one's
different
it's a
reasons.
different experience at each one, but they're equally scratch that itch
Correct.
for any cornhole fan.
For sure.
Yeah, and I just want the ACO to grow, just as like I want the ACL to grow. You know, I just want the
Correct.
game to grow, and you know, this. I mean, we got
Correct.
the king of cornhole right now. You know, selling games and claiming this and claiming that, why he didn't play, and it's like, you know, I could be wrong, but I just don't see Mark Richards and Jamie Graham saying, "Hey, you know what? I don't want to play the rest of the tournament." You know, I just and like especially when they're in the king seat, like I don't see that happening. You know, maybe it
So
does, but I don't see
the
it.
king of cornhole is the one that's doing it, or was one of the guys that was doing it?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that's just a bad look for the league when you're like you're supposed to be like kind of not necessarily like the face, but like you're one of the major representatives of the league, and it's just not a good look. It really isn't. Yeah, you're exactly right. Like there's no way Jamie Graham or Mark Richards doing that.
No.
There's no way. They're not
Not a
going to let
chance.
anybody win. You know what I mean? Guys like
No.
that. So yeah, that's unfortunate, man. And hopefully the ACO does something about it. You know what I mean? Like that's why I wanted to have you on and let's stir the pot a little bit to get them to do something because it's not right. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
No, and it's
Yeah,
not right at
like,
all.
Really
And
jack up ranking stuff. You
Well,
figure like down the line.
like you're saying, you're already 11th. Like it doesn't really hurt a guy like you. Like you're already doing just fine. But it's like the other guys that are all fighting for points and stuff.
Exactly.
This guy's just getting a regional win because he's paid $50. Like
you're just giving a gift.
and like how cheap are? I hope it's not just $50. Like that is like Jesus Christ. Like if that's what we're competing for now, folks. Like reevaluate
Right.
life. Just like
and
seriously.
I kind of made a comment on Facebook, which I could have put it a little better, but then you always get the post at the end of the year that's, you know, I made pro, I shot fire, you know, I beat this guy and I did so good. And it's like in reality, you know, you didn't win anything. You know, so how much does that jersey really mean?
Yeah, he's like, he tags all his sponsors and
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I
his
get to hold
baby.
up that trophy. Like,
Yeah.
how do you hold up that trophy and smile at the same time?
Yeah, correct.
Just feel disgusting.
Oh no, it's just it's hanging in his house
I know. Ugh.
for sure. Yeah,
And the worst part is you got guys that openly admit it on Facebook. Like they're like, yeah, of course we do. Like there's no room for
I saw the
how do we
comments
Oh,
that
yeah.
just people just
it's such a bad thing.
shamelessly just like,
Yeah,
of course they do. They don't need the points. They're already maxed out. Well, it's not the point. Earn your points.
they've earned the king seed. They earned the right to do like no, like dude, it's just taking away the integrity of the game. Like, don't be a fucking piece of shit. Like, go back to softball. You know what I mean? Like, if that's what the kind of stuff you want to do, go back to wherever you came from. Like, we don't want to do that. Like,
We're here
we're
for
trying to clean this shit up.
competition.
Yeah,
at the end of the
exactly.
day.
Exactly. We don't need that bullshit. We
right,
don't need the
right.
shade.
I agree.
Fucking shady.
God damn it. So we have a fun draft idea. So we're gonna pause just for half a second. We're gonna figure out the draft order and we'll be right back. But guess what? For you guys, you're not even gonna notice pause.
Yep, it'll be snip snap.
Snip, snap, and snip. Wow. Snap. Wow. Nailed
There you
it.
go. Look at that.
Okay, so we're back. The draft order is myself, Dane, And then Charlie elected to take the third. He wanted the swing, which is
Yes.
a bold choice. I like it. The draft this week is childhood toys. All right.
Yes.
We put some stipulations here because of our ages. We are a little bit older than Charlie. Charlie, you're going to be how old again?
24 next month.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're doing childhood toys. So for him, it was like 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
what were you playing with last
yeah.
week? Right?
So, we're doing childhood toys, but we can have one video game system, but that's it per person.
All right, I like it.
Fair enough. So
Perfect.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take mine off the board. I'm gonna go with Super Nintendo. It was just like that first like gaming system we got that it like kind of like changed
Yeah, it was
entertainment in my life.
The revolutionary
for sure.
gaming got us sucked in front of a television.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good pick. For me, there's a lot of versatility to this next one. And I don't know how ours lasted as many years as it did,
Okay.
but I'm going with the
I know you're going with
Hoosh basketball hoop.
the basketball. I know
That hangs on the back of a door. That thing was always, we used to have just epic battles.
we did.
Playing some b-ball.
So growing up in our basement, Charlie, they weren't tall. Like it was probably like maybe 8-foot ceilings.
Yeah.
And it had this one random wooden post sticking down. We don't know why, what was up there before. So we just tapped a nail and hung a little old school Nerf basketball hoop on. We used to have full contact like basketball games down there.
It was epic.
And it was like my parents put down like this cheap, like the thinnest green carpet you could ever like. Yeah. It was basically just tackling each other on concrete all day.
For sure.
Yeah.
It built us who we are today.
It did. Look at that. CTE is real. But anyways. All right. So Charlie, first you get 2 back-to-back picks here.
I think the first one I'm going to go with is the DS. I remember riding the school bus and like everybody was on their DSs. I hit the phase where like the technology got huge and everybody had to have something in their hands. So I think if you didn't play Mario Kart on the bus, you were a loser. We'll put it that way.
I like that pick because the DS kind of like really took handhelds to that next level too. I mean, that was like the one that kind of, Game Boy Advance was cool, but wasn't DS like right after that Game Boy Advanced?
I think that's when it was. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I just remember like it was like just out of my realm of like getting a handheld at the time, but like man, that thing was badass.
And then for my second one, might sound a little crazy, but I think it's going to be airsoft guns. Like just right now, maybe I'm jumping out of the box. Maybe not quite childhood, but like, right when you were starting to get into the BB gun stage, 13
Dude,
years old or something.
I wish those were around when we were little because we would have for sure had them. And I don't know if we both have our eyes. To be completely honest, like
I mean, we watched enough Christmas Story.
Yeah, correct.
To be scared of those things.
Yeah, very true.
Plus, our mother would never let us have them. But no, that's a good pick. I mean, again, we're talking nostalgia. It's like if that's what you remember, like as a kid, like running around shooting shit. Hell yeah, counts in this.
Hell yeah,
hell yeah. All right, so next up for me, I'm gonna go with our suburban take on that. What we had as children running around.
To me. Don't tell me.
And we had the OG laser tag,
damn
like
it,
home laser tag.
There's no way you can make that.
So it had like the little vest, so you put it on and it had like a front pack and a backpack, and then we had guns, we had grenades, dude. Like it was insane. So we'd run around. So I'm gonna go the at home laser tag.
Yeah.
That was always epic. Sean, still happy with your SNES pick? Making that one hurt because
it's okay.
I wanted it.
I like your first 2 picks are awesome.
Yes.
Like those, I mean, definitely we're both in my top 5.
I'm
so I'm a
glad I
little
could take
pissed
them.
right now. So I am reeling.
They were in mine as well. So
one of the things we did nonstop outside. Now I know this is, I don't know if this might, I'm going to save one of them. Actually, no, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go sports related here. We did a lot of sports growing up outside. There across the street was a huge just open parking lot. So we basically just lived out there playing. One of the things that we had, I think it was John Elway that made this famous. It was that famous little orange ball with a little blue tail, and it had the whistles, and you could just just chuck this thing 50 yards with just snap of a wrist. Give me the Vortex football.
It was definitely the John Elway football. And yes, that Vortex was epic. We felt like we could just bomb it 100 yards. Really, in real life, it was only like maybe 20, but still.
Correct.
Felt like you were throwing it 100.
Correct. The Vortex football was always near and dear to my heart. And then I'm going this next one. I don't remember if you were going to remember this.
Okay.
But it was called the Mac Attack bat. It was that blue.
It was the Mark McGuire.
The Mark McGuire bat. Yeah.
You literally just took my next pick.
Was it really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So growing up, there was like we played wiffle ball all the time, but my mom bought us this Mark McGuire bat. And it was like this oversized blue, like kind of like a fungo bat. Like it was just filled with like compressed air. And we would play with tennis balls. And I'm not kidding you. At 12 years old, I was hitting a tennis ball with this thing like on top of a fucking church that was 300 feet away.
Yeah,
like I was launching fucking balls. It was the best toy ever. So I'm all right. I'm glad I wasn't going crazy.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. So anyways.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a great pick. The sheer amount of tennis balls lost on that roof. Our buddy's dad was the janitor of the school that we'd hit him on top of. So like every summer before school would start, he'd just throw them all over the edge and we'd be re-upped for the next year.
Yep.
Yeah, that one definitely stings, but I kept my gaming system on reserve.
You did. It's like your safe pick.
So we had.
I'm surprised you're wasting it here. That could be just be your last pick.
I need time to think. So I'm just gonna burn it here. So SNES was great. That would have been my number one.
Okay.
Then we went to PlayStation 1, which was pretty good. But PlayStation 2
still
for us was
the best.
The shiz.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with the PS2. Still holds up to this day.
Completely agreed.
Yeah, I like that pick. Me and my brother played PS2 every day.
Dude.
Some of the
best,
most,
man.
I think of all, like of that generation, by far, it was the best.
Yes.
Like just had
Hands
the best
down,
games. Dude. Like it really did. Like gameplay was awesome. Need for Speed Underground too. Like just
all of it.
Just great games.
It was incredible.
Crash Bandicoot. What?
Dude, I mean, that was more PS1 was the original.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank is really what shows that.
Did you ever play that game, Ratchet and Clank, back in the day?
I didn't play that, but I played Spiral a lot, and that was a PS1 game that you could go to PS2, which was cool. That was way before
Spiral's sweet.
That was a Dragon game.
Yeah, for sure.
Ratchet and Clank. Sometimes I feel like me and you were the only ones in the country that played that game.
They made a movie off it. No, it was like one of their highest grossing franchises they ever had. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. That game was sick.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you got Charlie. You got back-to-back picks. You started off with Nintendo DS and airsoft guns. Like if this doesn't like,
it's a good start.
See where this goes. If this is like a book of matches, and it's like great.
I'm gonna go with So I grew up in like a racing family. We always went to the racetrack, and we'd always had to get the little die-cast cars. But the twist on it is me and my brother always used to take the die-cast cars and smash them with a hammer and watch them go all over. So I think I'll have to go with toy cars.
Hell yeah.
And then my second one, I think I got to go with action figures as like the old school wrestling. My old school now.
Wrestling action figures. I like that.
That's
right. Wrestling. Just so that when I go for graphic, I'll pull the right one.
Wrestling.
I know what you're talking about.
Action figure.
All right? So who are your favorite wrestling action figures?
Oh, Jeff Hardy was like my hero. Like, I think I dressed up for Halloween as Jeff Hardy like 7 years in a row, and then I'm like, once I got older, I'm like, yeah, I might have a problem, so I had to stop.
So how old were you when you realized you might have that problem?
I had to have been like 16.
I was waiting for 22.
Secretly open. That was secretly open. All right, fair enough. That's good. You have some good self-awareness then. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, Dane's back on you.
So next time I pick, and I'm going to be completely honest here.
Please.
It's a pick that when I was playing it, I never fully understood the game, but I had a lot of them, and so they were fun, and my friends would play it in school. But it's Pogs.
Yeah.
Like I never understood them, but like man, we had some of the sweet slammers and stuff, and I just remember like busting them out at school. It's just the weirdest like fad ever, but they were we had fun.
Yeah, very true.
Vividly remember playing them at like lunch tables and shit, like for no reason. Then we get yelled at because it'd be so loud when you bust out the metal slammer.
For sure.
Could only use the plastic ones to not get yelled at.
Next one I'm going with is Nerf gun.
The Nerf gun.
For sure.
Good one.
And I'm so tempted. I'm waiting for my son to get like another year older before I get him. But like the amount of shit they have for Nerf now
Yeah.
is so crazy. Like they have like automatic weapons now for Nerf, and I'm like, I'm obviously gonna
nephew
get my
has
something sweet.
Has the crank Gatling gun.
Yeah, that's what,
That
dude.
thing is unreal.
Oh, I
it
can't wait.
launches.
I can't wait.
It's
I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. My last one. This has got to be a good one. I mean, growing up, we used to burn out on some big wheels.
Yes.
So give me a big wheel.
Classic big wheel, baby.
Yeah, we had the Batman, the black and blue edition, and still one of the weirdest days of my life was we were riding on the big wheels and we didn't have helmets on, right? Because they're fucking 2 inches off the ground. And this guy who was a little mentally challenged came up to us and started yelling at us that we weren't wearing helmets. And my mom, who worked from home, looked out the window and sees this adult male like just screaming at us. Got my mom went full bitch mode on this guy, and then she like the guy started crying, and she realized he was like little special needs. So then she felt a little bad. But like, yeah, the guy used to come by and yell at us and like throw pamphlets at us about like how we should wear helmets when we're riding bikes.
So we didn't end up like him or something. I don't
Yeah,
know. Like,
almost, yeah. I get it.
Safety
So,
first. Those big wheels,
safety first.
dangerous.
Yes.
Now they got those ones
around.
that do like the full like 360 spins. They're
Correct.
pretty badass. But we learned how to do that the hard way.
Yes.
With our legs.
For sure. Yeah, correct. Correct.
And speaking of legs, I mean, I would be remiss if I did not throw this as my last pick.
Okay.
Biggest nostalgia. I mean, you all were riding around in your cool bikes and skateboards. Your boy would follow up on a pogo stick and just go hammer time. I was the best pogo sticker I ever knew because nobody else does it because it's lame as shit, but I was really fucking good at it. So
I've
give me the old pogo stick.
About hearing that fucking noise that it would make. Like just
Dude, I mean, I could be on that thing for hours.
I know.
Dude.
I know. I think the entire city knew.
Fuck yeah,
They
they
on
did.
that thing. Especially when the thing started getting a little rusty. You know what I mean? It was just squeaking.
Squeak a little bit.
Yeah.
A little WD
Yeah.
buff out.
And then like when the rubber, like the metal just went right through the rubber stop and you're just like on metal, like on the ground. It's like, oh,
I've been
right.
standing there.
Yeah.
All right.
What a dangerous toy though to give to kids. Like, let's put 2 giant springs, a handle, and a foot pedal, and
Yeah,
let's
be
have
able
them
to
jump
clear
on.
like 10 feet.
Yeah, like, it's wild. Like, who fucking thought of these things back? Like the same thing with like lawn darts.
Oh yeah.
Like
I mean,
awesome. Like what the fuck?
they wised up once we were kids.
Can you
Lawn darts
imagine
were already out.
professional lawn darts? Like that would be badass. That would be kind of
That
sweet.
would be.
They have it. It's called javelin.
Yeah, but you got to be in shape to do that.
It
Yeah, I
just-
mean, lawn
that's
darts,
true.
you can do it with a drink in your hand.
Very true.
They actually encourage that.
All right, Charlie, we got your last
Wrap it up.
pick.
Oh, I'm on the fence. At first I was gonna say I kind of shouted out my brother. I almost said Littlest Pet Shops. Me and my sister used to go ham on the Littlest Pet Shops, but
All right.
for the sake of that
Street cred.
not being something I want to admit openly, I'm gonna have to go with Heelys.
Oh, Heelys. All right.
Like that is such a, you know, it's crazy when Heelys is the cool thing. You know,
For sure.
Like, that's great. That's awesome.
Now, in Littlest Pet Shop's defense, one of the catchiest jingles
Oh yeah,
of like commercials growing up, because I do like
Littlest Pet Shop.
like yeah, I remember that thing.
Jingles. That's the other
Always-
draft I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, jingles is a good one.
Jingles draft.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
the cool thing
I'm
about
gonna-
Heelys was when you were in school, everybody got in trouble for it. You know, you had to take your wheel out of your shoe.
Yeah, you were rolling around school with an airsoft gun or your Nintendo DS. Give it a shit.
his Heelys were secretly diecast cars.
For sure.
Pop them out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Healer.
Hell yeah. So you said you're gonna come over for the signature when it's in Cleveland.
Yeah, I'll be there for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll be there for sure. It's right down the street from us, so we will definitely be there. What bags have you been throwing this year? I meant to ask you earlier.
So for ACO, I throw Old Goats cornhole.
Okay.
I basically the Kingslayer carpet, and
Okay.
it's the preferred bag I use. And then for BG, for ACL, I usually throw Kingslayers. So kind of try to keep
Okay.
it the same.
I gotcha.
Gotcha.
The hybrid carpet
Yeah.
stuff tends to be pretty popular. I guess for a good reason.
Indeed.
For sure. I just need both these teams to score one more time each. and that would be great.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I hope Indiana scores 2 times more.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be even better.
All right. So just a little quick recap here. So Sean's pick, he went with the Super Nintendo, and then John Elway Vortex, the Mac Attack Bat, Nerf Gun, closing out with Big Wheel. Myself went with the Koosh basketball hoop, at-home laser tag, the PlayStation 2, Pogs, and a pogo stick. And then Charlie rounds us off with a Nintendo DS, airsoft guns, die-cast cars, action figures of the wrestling variety, and closes it out with Heelys.
But with an asterisk, okay?
Yeah.
Like, could have been
Littlest Pet Shop,
Littlest Pet Shop, for sure.
but went with Heelys. Both were totally acceptable.
Is it the one where you're supposed to, like, clean the animal and stuff, or am I thinking of something different?
I think they had all different types of shops.
Okay.
Sean,
I'm sure I have it at my house.
Yeah,
I'm sure my daughter's got.
Or if the Littlest Pet Shop, just because it's small, it could have multiple locations.
See what we did. Oh yeah. Charlie, man, this has been fun. Appreciate you joining us.
No, I appreciate you having me on and kind of maybe get some information out there, and let's hope for the best the rest of the season, I guess.
Yeah, I hope that people just cut that shit out. Like, don't be a pussy. Like, just play the games. Like, you want to go home. Like, and especially if you're a pro, like that means that like you're supposed to win. You know what I mean? Like, right? Like that's like, isn't that how it's supposed to work?
Yeah, and it's also training endurance and everything. I mean, you gotta last those long days. It's part of it. King seat, going cold, then having to get up and play and win. Like that's part of like what you would think you need to train for. But
yeah,
I could be wrong. I'm never in king seat, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have 8.
It's a long time.
With it taking 8 regional wins to max out, I have 15 right now. I'm way over my limit as far as how many points.
No, you're the complete opposite. You're like the no mercy guy.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah, no, I get so much pride in winning. I'm the worst loser you'll ever meet. I'm respectful about it. I'll knuckle you and tell you good game, but like I need 20 minutes to cool down after I lose.
Right,
like just leave
you
me
and Sean
alone.
would have perfect quiet time together.
Yeah, we'd be great. We'd be great partners. Like, yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. All right, yeah. So we're gonna let folks go at home. We'll have you hang on for just a minute, but I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. We'll be back next week with more audio gold. But until then, we hope you throw it straight. And it's nothing but 4 baggers from here on out.
Cornhole.
Later.